Welcome back to Not Just Jared, but today it's just me doing my own thing. This time we're playing another new game, and this is the loading screen. I'm sure you all cared to see it. Really, I just needed some footage to talk over for my intro, but maybe I'll force you guys to wait through this loading screen just like I had to, for funsies. Am I bluffing? Yes, I am. LOL, nice. Anyways, welcome to Genshin Impact Out My Eyes. What's this game about, you ask? Well, long story short, there's a crab that's unimportant. You play as one of two characters that are siblings who travel from world to world doing something, I don't know, and this is them apparently, until you stop at this temple in the clouds for unknown reasons, and a random lady who is a god stops you from leaving this world for unknown reasons. To do that, she attacks you and your sibling, the main characters I guess, with these fiery cube tendril things that chase you as you fly around in epic anime style that results in a giant explosion that seems to hurt nobody, and then the game wants you to choose which sibling you want to play as. I choose the guy because I'm a guy, makes sense to me, then it wants me to name myself, and I spend about 15 minutes trying to come up with the most unlikely name to appear in this entire game, a name that would be super dumb anytime I read it in dialogue text pertaining to me, and that name is Paul. I knew I chose correctly as soon as I called out my sister's name when she was being sucked up by whatever the fuck that shit is. Lumine and Paul. Perfect. So this lady trapped my sister in a cube, and I rightfully so attacked her from behind, which resulted in a lot of visual flair but nothing actually happening because lol anime. Cube lady, god of cubes, then throws more cubes at me, covering me in cubes. What a weird ability. She's probably angry because she got stuck with this lame power of cubes. If this game isn't weird and confusing enough already, get ready, because over the next 30 seconds of gameplay, I learned that 2 months ago I woke up on a shore, fished a fairy-like creature whose name is Paimon out of the water because apparently it was drowning even though it can fly, odd plot hole, and the two of us have been wandering around the forest searching for my long-lost sister, whom we just witnessed get literally swallowed by cubes and taken by a god, but for some reason we're searching for her like she ran off playing hide-and-seek one day. Sure. Anyways, going through tutorials and the controls, the first thing I do is steal some eggs out of a nest, securing my douchebag of the week title. When I hear what it sounds like when you pick up an item, I instantly get flashbacks to the whopping 10 minutes I put into Breath of the Wild on the Switch. This and the art style will probably most definitely be the only things that remind me of Breath of the Wild in this game. Just kidding, cue the montage. Visuals like Breath of the Wild. Item pickups like Breath of the Wild, stamina bar like Breath of the Wild, climbing like Breath of the Wild, open world like Breath of the Wild, enemy camps like Breath of the Wild, enemy designs like Breath of the Wild, unlocked chests like Breath of the Wild, cooking like Breath of the Wild, gliding like Breath of the Wild, dungeon areas like Breath of the Wild, ancient technology like Breath of the Wild. I opened the settings to try to figure out the controls and what does what, and this is when I learn about the fucking weirdest thing about this game, and that thing is that circle, which is usually considered the back button in every game known to man, is instead the select button, and X, which is always the select button in literally every game in existence, is for some reason the back button. Not sure how the developers got this mixed up. It's not even controller specific, like on Xbox it's the same position of button except it's the B button, like I just don't know how this happened. Man, and let me tell you, it screwed with my head for a few hours. Just in this 10 minutes of menu surfing, I accidentally kept closing the menus instead of selecting them since my brain is so used to the usual button presses because of the past literal thousands of games I've played in my lifetime. I didn't even realize I was pressing the wrong button via the prompts at the bottom. I just thought the game was bugged. Back to the gameplay, I pick up some calla lily flowers because why not, and head into the water to see if the game developers did the classic hide something behind the waterfall tactic. On my way there, I noticed that I could just grab the fish with my bare hands, so I chase after this black bass until finally grabbing it and instantly realize that there is in fact nothing behind this waterfall. Missed opportunity. On my way back out of this small pond, I drown. Epic. Back on my exciting travels, I find a mushroom and a brand new fruit called Sunsetia, which is a plum fruit that grows on trees, is beautiful like the sunset, and abundant all across the world. Game knowledge, hell yeah. I spy a treasure chest up ahead that I've been eyeing for a bit and finally go to open it and get an Animo sigil, whatever that means, an enhancement core, a traveling doctor's medicine pot, and some gold or currency called Mora. I'm finding all the secrets. Game tells me to go into my character menu and I see a level up button that I press and I'm instantly confused, so I try to leave but press the wrong button of course and bring up this Ascension materials preview, which confuses me even more. How do I exit? Oh right, it's the X button, how could I forget? You've apparently got 5 artifact slots, so I equip that medicine pot in one of them for 4% more defense. It's time to tank. I walk far enough down tutorial lane and get a cutscene of the open world. Welcome to Genshin Impact. It's an awesome title, but as I'm writing this about 12 hours into the game, I still don't know what Genshin or Impact means in relation to this game. Anyways, there's a glowing statue down there. I wonder what it is.
That's a statue of the Seven!
Thanks for clearing that up. I'd love to hear your ear-piercing voice again.
Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
Right. I make my way to the statue and place my hands onto it. It glows blue and spits out some magic stuff that of course goes inside me randomly because that's how all these games work. Look at that, in-game amazing cutscene frame rate, gotta love it. Ooh, look, now I got a map. I can throw tornadoes, that's actually pretty sick. The statue gave me animo powers, which is essentially wind powers. Take that, god of cubes, come at me now. I got some mail for playing the game on launch day, got me some Wings of Companionship, Adventurer's Experience books, Radish Veggie Soup, some Mora, some Sunsetia, a Quaint Feint, fine enhancement ores, and some hash browns. Let's go. I'm sure every one of you know what all of those items are, because I definitely do. Just kidding, I don't. The game wants me to level up my character, and you do that by using a currency called Adventurer's Books, but it felt like cheating to me. I just want to earn my experience by playing and doing quests. Haha, past Jared, that's not how it works, so I only leveled up to 5 instead of going higher like I could have done. I know better now, sue me. I click on the statue once more and instantly regret it because once again here's another system the game didn't bother explaining to me. I don't know what's happening here. 5 real seconds later my frames start dropping, so I know a cutscene or something is happening, and sure enough there's a dragon flying overhead. Hopefully I don't have to fight him because I don't think a battle at 2 frames a second is going to go over well. I find this blue ghost thing in a tree and it flies off, so I follow it expecting it to lead me somewhere. This isn't Breath of the Wild, this isn't Breath of the Wild, this isn't Breath of the Wild. Sure enough, it led me to a statue which summoned this exquisite chest that gave me an adventurer's goblet, fine enhancement ores, and a waster greatsword, and this is the moment I knew I was going to be addicted to this game as I stare at the ground, mentally freeing up my entire week because loot.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I meet Lynn the cook outside the city and steal her food from her barrel, then destroy her barrel for added effect. Gotta get rid of the competition if I'm going to be the best cook in the land. 2 hours into this game, I'm finally going where the game wants me to go, but first I run into this kid who is angry at me for scaring the pigeons away, except there was clearly no pigeons there in the first place. What kind of drugs do they sell in the city? I told this kid that they'd come back eventually, and he responded with, "What if they never come back again, just like daddy?" And I'm immediately taken back at the fact that they put that text in the game, lol. Oh yeah, I met this character earlier. Her name is Amber. She's a knight and wanted me to come to the city because she doesn't trust me or something. I don't know, but here we are. Everyone in the city is scared because of that dragon we saw that goes by the name Storm Terror. Amber wants me to visit her at the top of the city once again, not explaining why, so here I go. She gave me a glider so I can fly, which is cool, but correct me if I'm wrong, but in the intro cutscene of the game, I'm pretty sure I was flying around quite a lot and also using a bunch of powers too, so what happened to all that? I can remember that my sister was stolen by the god of cubes, but I can't remember how to do anything useful that would help me get her back. Interesting story, not a plot hole at all. The sky gets dark, it's another cutscene, you guessed it, it's Storm Terror, the dragon, attacking the city. I'm surprised my frames aren't absolutely tanking right now. There's tornadoes everywhere, and of course I get sucked up into one and launched into the air. I guess it's a good thing I just got this glider 6 seconds prior to this happening. I don't have a quarrel with this dragon, but he hates me for some reason, so I guess it's time to kill him now. How do I do that? Well, I'll tell you. A mysterious voice gave me the power to fly indefinitely, and I defeat Storm Terror, the dragon of storms, by holding R2 and aiming at him. That's it. Storm Terror flies away and I land safe and sound.
Are you hurt?
I'm not hurt, but my confidence when it comes to complex boss battles in this game is significantly lowered. In walks a new character, the slow-clapping ice pirate guy who totally has no cringy dialogue.
Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
They want me to go to the Knight's headquarters to speak to some important person, but unfortunately this is where the video ends. On the real though, I'm actually loving this game. It's free, so just try it, like just do it, dude, like bro, for real, play it, homie. Before you guys go, I've got a special deal for you. It's a once-in-a-lifetime deal that even your mother wouldn't pass up on. Trust me, I would know. If you subscribe for more of this amazing monotone content that is simply the best content out there right now, I will mail you a wand from Ollivander's. Yes, the one and only wand shop found on Diagon Alley, south side of London. It's a Harry Potter reference. Anyways, I'll send you your very own working legit wand, okay? This wand is special though because this wand, your wand, is actually, well, it's just a stick from my backyard, guys. I need help with these outros. I'm running out of parody ideas. This one was rough.